Welcome to FutureCast. My name is Ian Utilli, and we're talking about the future of webcasting today, and we're going to discuss how webcasting is impacting business and businesses right now. And in order to start that conversation, feel free to put some comments in the window. Some of the guys are fielding comments, and they may have comments themselves, so I'm going to throw the Google Frisbee around and take some questions. Ted, here it comes.
Talk about webcasting and the sharing economy right now.
Webcasting and the sharing economy today is not what I'd like to see it, but I would say that people are in the back of Ubers, they're in the back of Lyfts, they're inside Airbnbs, they are getting Uber Eats, and they are live streaming it. And so webcasting and live sharing for the people that are hiring the sharing economy, that are paying for Airbnb access, paying for Uber access, paying for Lyft access, paying for Uber Eats. Those people are also promoting those sharing economy businesses by live streaming the experience of like what's happening or what just happened. So webcasting is impacting the sharing economy businesses by the clients telling the story of what's happening. Ludwig, are you ready? Here it comes.
How is webcasting impacting the startup community?
Okay, how is webcasting impacting the startup community? Well, you don't have to pay for advertising and branding and storytelling and sales anymore. So all you have to do is, hire a marketing crew, and maybe you're a startup, so maybe you tell a marketing company, hey, I'll give you $50,000 in equity if you set up a table like this in a room like this with cameras like this, and if you help me basically tell our story. You bring the strategist in, and so you basically tell a company like, hey, I'll give you a deal that's too good to refuse. You charge 25 grand to set something up like this. Okay, you can come and do it, and I'll give you double that in equity. So that's how a startup company can do it, is they can just basically say, hey, will you help me tell the story? That's a exaggerative way. The real way is that the startup founders are just walking around like, here's these thoughts, here's those thoughts, this is what we're building. Hey, how do you like this slogan? How do you like this idea? What do you think about this concept? Would you want to buy this product? And it's all being webcast and web streamed. So that, in my mind, is how that's happening. Jake, you ready for it? Okay.
What would you say to businesses that are afraid to put content online for free because they have a paid media business model?
That's really good. So Bryant, Jake did the handoff to Bryant. He told me no, he wasn't ready, but I didn't care. I was just trying to build Jake's character. So Bryant asked me, how about companies, businesses that make money off of their content, and the concern of like, hey, this disrupts our business model? Well, I would say that you better figure out a better business model, because people are not wanting to pay money to pay for content the way that they used to. It's because people that have better content than people with paid content are giving their better content away for free because they can afford to. So you have to figure out how to tie your content creation to some other way of monetizing that audience, right? So what product do you sell? What service do you sell? And if you're just selling access to videos or access to audio, then is there a way that you could integrate merch? Is there a way that you could integrate events? Is there a way that you can integrate masterminds or summits or widgets or gadgets or build a software as a service product? Like, I just think that if you're making money off of content right now, you have a subscription model, that is not going to last very long. Most likely, you're just going to have people go find something similar, maybe better, for free on YouTube or Facebook that's being live streamed and web streamed. So I would say that businesses need to be mindful of how to transition, and nobody cares about your feelings. Nobody cares about your past or how much great content you've created or how you were an innovator or a maverick in the industry and how you built this position. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cared about the hotels when Airbnb came. Nobody cares about the taxi companies when Uber comes. People don't care. They don't care about your business model. What they care about is access to amazing, great content in as free of a way as they can possibly get it in the platform that they want to get it at. They don't want to go to your website. They don't want to go over your paywall. They don't want to log into your .tv and pay money for it. They don't want to do it. They just don't want to. They want to go to YouTube if they're YouTube watchers. They want to go to Facebook if they like Facebook. They want to go to Instagram or Twitter or LinkedIn or TikTok or Snapchat. They want to go where they like to be at, and they want to find the content they want to find. And so I would encourage you, start the process of being your own competition, because if you don't compete with yourself and you have a subscription model, what's going to happen is somebody else is going to compete with you and you are going to lose it all potentially. Taxi companies could have been the Uber. They should have never let Uber come and take their business away from them. Hotels could have been Airbnb. They never should have let Airbnb come and be their competition. So if you have a subscription business and you're worried that you are losing users and you're plateauing and there's other people giving content away for free and they shouldn't be doing that, that's wrong. Nobody cares about your feelings. And with that, we're going to go to a break. I'll be back in 1 minute to talk about how webcasting will affect businesses in the next year.